the ticket portal in the chat. So if you want to try it out, make sure you can get in. Can you guys
cool.
see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So that link that I posted will take you here, and this is the self-service portal. This is where it'll go to like, create tickets. You don't need a separate login. It uses your email address just through the city. So it should automatically just log you in with that. On the homepage, you'll see up here, this is where we'll put any of announcements. You can search knowledge-based articles here, and those are really simple things that you don't need a technician for. I think some examples were like highlighting text on a page, just really simple things. You could search our self-knowledge-based articles there. Below that, these are our top 10 requests. So you can just go ahead and click on any of those if that is your issue, and they'll open up a ticket. Going down, there's a service catalog button, and that'll show you everything else. It's not one of those top 10. We also have a section here for major instances. If there is one, it'll be recorded here, notifications, and then just the service desk, contact hours, and information. If you click on the service catalog, and you can do that from up here or down here, it will take you to this, which basically has all of the services IMP offers. And if you click through, it does get more and more precise depending on what your problem is. But there is like a smart search up here. So let's say we're having issues with the printer. If you type in printer, it'll come up here. So you don't need to memorize exactly where everything is. As long as you know like a couple keywords, you should be able to find it. And then there's also something up here called My Items. When you select here, this is where you'll be able to see any open service requests or instances that you submitted, as well as your devices that are assigned to you, and then TLC forms, if that applies to you, would be down here as well. Another announcements down here, and so on. But if you did have an open service request, if you clicked on the number, it would take you to this page, which would show a detailed about what your request is and who the technician is, and other helpful information would show up there. And then, like I said, the knowledge articles, you can select that from the homepage or from here. And this is just a list of all of them if you wanted to see, but I'll give you one as an example. These are just really simple. If you just need a step-by-step how to do something, they'll be here. And yeah, I think that was a really quick rundown. I can select one of these just so you can see it real quick. So if you were having, for example, a software request or a print request, if you select one of these, it'll open up a new page. It looks like this. Some forms will look a little bit different depending on what their ask is, but the most basic one will just ask you for a description, and you can submit it that way, or you can submit on behalf of someone else if you're a liaison or a manager or something, and you can just select who else you are submitting it on. Again, this is a smart search, so if I type in Ian, it'll show me all the Ians, or if you put in their last name, you can find them like that too. And then if you just select that, you can select who you want the email notifications to go to after that. And you can also attach images, PDFs, things like that here before you submit it.
Thank you. So my coworker came in, so we might have some questions for you, but I just want to make sure I'm understanding this. This is the request assistance sorry, this is for email forwarding?
This was a print service request. This was just an example, but all of our services are here. I mean, you can, if you had a specific thing, I can show you which form, but these were the top 10. And like I said, depending on which one you select, the form might look a little bit different. So for example, the GIS and data service request, they're going to need more information on that because it's going to be an analysis project. So you can see the form looks a little bit different.
Okay, got it. So this is where we would go for like printing photos or any kind of print stuff too?
Yeah, anything that INP handles will be in this portal, and there should be something for that. So there is a print request. So if you wanted to do something like that, that's what you'd use.
Okay. Well, this is really great. I do have well, actually, I do have a few questions. If I'm still the only one here, I'll just keep asking them.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, well, so with device assignments, is there a way to, through this portal, change the assignment? Like, let's say we wanted to switch a laptop, like, with my coworker or something. Could I do that through this portal, or is that a totally different request?
You would have to put in a request for that. You can't do that yourself, but you
Okay.
can see what devices are assigned to you currently. That helps.
Okay. Got it. Okay, and then I would put in the request through this portal then.
Yes, yes.
Okay, got it. Okay. And then another question that actually came up recently is, if the city has, I've been using like some design, you know, we sometimes do flyers and posters and things like that. Is there a license for Canva or Adobe or Microsoft Publisher, or how could we go about asking that question? Yeah, or just other kind of
Like a list of.
A
yeah,
list of software, you're saying?
yeah, either or. So yeah, those
So
are
if you go into the software request form, there is one that says software requested, and this will give you a full list of the softwares we currently have.
that's awesome.
And then if you find one you want, you can use this form to then request that we, for that license.
Oh, great. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. Okay, that is so helpful. That's really great. And then I see that there's like a device number down there. Will that just come up automatically if I'm logged into my account? Or do I need to keep track of that?
So for the device number, I think that this should come up.
Okay.
If not, you can always manually type it down here. That's your the one that's on your computer. So for me, it'd be like INP, whatever my number is.
Oh, okay. So it's sorry, actually it's the asset tag, service tag is the computer name.
It's the one that has your department 3 letters. I'm not sure what department you're in, but if you're like mayor's office or DPW or.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're city council, so I don't know what that would be.
I think it's someone on the
it's
line.
COU.
What is it?
COU.
Okay. So it'd be like COU dash and then a couple numbers.
Okay. But I can where do I find that on my computer?
There should be a white sticker somewhere on it. If not, if you go into my items, hopefully your device will be assigned to, and you can look from there. Like my device name is INP 99903.
Got it.
WX.
Okay, yeah, I see the white sticker, but it only says like asset tag, service tag, computer model. So, but yeah, I can check in the devices and see if it's
Zoe, she should be able to pick up from a drop-down list. If the drop-down list is not populated, typing in the device number is not going to add to the request. So if you can just type in your computer number in the description, that would be helpful as well.
Okay, got it. Sounds good. And the computer number, you mean the service tag or the?
No, it should, as Zoe mentioned, it should be the, whatever the 3 letters for your department dash, a number dash, 3 numbers, and then a WX at the end.
Okay, okay, got it. Here, I can
like
just
that.
try it now. Yeah, I can just open it up now and see what comes up. If you want me to be your test subject here. Let's see.
Now I will caveat, if you have, do you have an HP or a Dell? Do you know?
I have a Dell.
Okay, so it should work then.
Okay, so I go to my items.
Yes.
Right, okay, give me 1 second. Thinking. Do you have any other questions in the meantime?
Potentially, both Ethan and I are potentially going to be putting in requests for like equipment replacement. Our laptops are old and his monitors are broken. So just how we go about that. I think he's already
Okay. Did you hear that?
and the councilwoman also wants a different laptop than the one she has.
Okay.
I think I heard part of it. Do you say that you do have a request in, or how do you put a request in?
I mean, a little bit of both. I think I can figure it out from Kelsey now. Kelsey, thanks.
Yeah,
But we'll just be putting it, we'll be able to put in equipment requests from our own office now. We don't have to go to the clerk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you should
if
still-
you, oh, go ahead.
For city council, you should still go through city clerk Brenda Pre and Kate Weiland.
Okay, I mean, Kate's retiring in another couple weeks here.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's gonna make it a little bit harder because there's no one who's gonna be able to fill Kate's shoes, but
yeah.
yeah, we can go through Brenda still. I'll make sure we do that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Sure. Yeah. And if anything changes, Brenda will let us know too. So.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so I was able to find, yep, I found my laptop and I have the number here. So that's great. And then let me just pull up so you're saying though, like I should still go through Brenda before doing a ticket for new equipment, but for other things, we can still go through this portal, right?
Yeah,
Like-
there's
Yeah.
a select few that that even though they show up on the portal, like new PC requests, there's a little, well, maybe this was a bad example, actually. There's a couple forms that liaisons only can fill out.
Okay.
But it will say as like a disclaimer on top, like you must go through your liaison for this request. I think there's
Oh.
only like a small handful though. Most of them you should be able to do yourself.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. And
Kelsey,
Kelsey,
to follow up with your request, if you're
Yes.
requesting access to an application, you don't go through the software request, you go to the service catalog and then applications. Zoe, can you click on service catalog?
Yeah, yep. And then
Yeah, applications, and then there is a request application access in
Okay.
there.
Got it. Request application. It says it's that this is a request for an application that is not currently installed on your device. Does that mean anything?
Yes, you pick the application from there, and then if there's a supervisor, you would type in the name of the supervisor,
Okay.
and then you put in your device number.
Okay, so this is for, yeah, so I did new application and it says which application, supervisor, device number. So that's for, you're saying that's for software?
Yes, and
Okay.
that will generate an email to your supervisor to approve or deny your request to access that application.
Okay.
And once approved, we will get the ticket and we will work the ticket and work on installing the application for you.
Okay, and in the case of city council, is our supervisor would be like my direct supervisor, or is that Brenda?
Your direct supervisor.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I think this is working. Yeah, it doesn't look like my device or PC number populates automatically, but I at least have it written down here.
On this application, you can type it in.
Okay.
On this form, you can type it in. On the
Okay.
software form, you can type it in.
Okay, yeah, and so I just pulled up the new software request, and this is where it does say department liaisons are the only ones that can submit
Yes.
software.
Mhm.
So, okay, got it. All right, but we can at least still look at the software that's available, so that's really, really helpful. Great. Thank you.
Kelsey, this is Jeff again.
Yeah.
I'm going to type in chat. There, your business relationship manager is Mimi Addy for
Okay.
city council and city clerk. So I'll put her name in the chat.
Okay.
Just as an FYI, in case you have some process questions or anything like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
For, you know, like subscriptions and things like that.
Yeah, she can help guide you to the correct resource in IMP if you have questions. Yep.
Okay, perfect. I'm trying to think if I have any other questions. Oh, you know, let's see. Okay, Mimi Addy, thank you. I was curious, and I don't know if you'd be able to answer this question, but I've been trying to find a policy on, and I don't know if this is more of a city council, city clerk question, but a policy on like vacation hours, personal hours, that kind of thing. Would that be something that could be in the articles? Or do you have any thoughts on where I could find that?
Are you talking time reporting?
Yeah, kind of just like how vacation hours are accrued, how personal hours are accrued. And I know it's different for every department, so this could just be a department question, but I didn't know if there was something in the portal that could help.
You have an HR business partner. I don't know if it's on their portal or not, but if you go to the HR, if you go to the city portal and click on HR, Human Resource, Civil Service Commission, there might be something on there.
Okay. Yeah, I think I went on at the previous portal, at least I went to the HR and there was a benefit section, but there wasn't anything on there. So yeah, I just wanted to see if that was somewhere else. But
Yeah,
I'll
that wouldn't be on our portal, but that is something
Gotcha.
you probably just need to reach out to HR about.
okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, this is Dolly Bellhouse. Hi.
Hi.
You can find some things on your in Ceridian that'll tell you how much you're accruing in each of the categories.
Okay.
It'll tell you if you look carefully at all that information on your stub.
Okay.
It should have some of that.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I do. Ceridian's been really helpful. Thank you. Trying to think. Anything else, James?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay.
If I have them, I'll ask them.
Okay.
I apologize
Good.
in advance for not having them now.
Yeah, I didn't know I was gonna be the only one here. Let's see.
Gwen, did you have a question or were
I
you
do
just
have a
raising it?
question. So I need to have my phone moved. What category do I go in for that?
Yeah, let me share my screen again. Let's see. I know we have a mobile phone request, but you just need yours moved, correct?
My regular phone, not my mobile phone. My desk phone.
Right. Hold on 1 second.
Thank you.
There is a category called desk phone, so I would say probably submit an incident under desk phone since there's not a specific category.
You went to the service catalog to get desk phone?
Yeah, I went to the
Okay.
service catalog and I just typed in desk phone.
Okay,
And then from there, since you're not requesting a telephone, I guess that would be an incident. Even though that's not really that correct either. But for the choices we have.
okay, perfect, thank you.
On that same note, actually, is there a like an instruction manual for desk phones anywhere on the portal? Like checking voicemail, that kind of thing.
I would say, and let team correct me if I'm wrong, not yet, but it's something we could add.
Okay, yeah, that would be
I
great.
think we're
At the
working-
moment, no.
Thanks.
But as the software, or as the application, as we increase in maturity, there'll be more things added to the knowledge management and to the knowledge base. So look for that coming shortly.
That's good. Thanks.
Yeah, we kind of have stages with this. We just went live on Tuesday. So we're first trying to work out the bugs and everything. But one of the things is that we would like to add things like that to our knowledge articles section.
Well, I'm going to sign off here, but thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it, and good luck with the rollout.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, no problem. I'll spread the word. Take care.
Ian, do you want me to stick around for the whole hour in case other people pop in? Oh, I see. And I see Alexis has a question too. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Just being mindful that the session is recorded, so folks might have questions after reviewing. Can we just have a little clarification on what folks should do to submit an office moves request? I know Gwen, you touched on your phone. Others might look at moving equipment or phones as well, and maybe we can use this time to just kind of direct them the right path.
That's a good idea.
So before Sherwell went online, how were we doing it before? They submitted a ticket in OTRS, correct?
I think for the sake of using the new system, we'll still direct them to DPW to start their request. They'll want to work with it as a work order, I believe, and they'll leverage the project management team that is over there. And then we have an internal process right now that I think we're hoping to eventually get into Sharewell fully. But to initiate a request start, would it be fair to direct them to DPW? Does that make sense?
Yes.
And we did discuss a process with the new system. I believe, Dana, we said they would go into the IT, the service manual, and then the IT service desk option.
Right.
And then add the details there, although there is a bug right now that we're working on with to have resolved.
All right, great. I think that was the only point I wanted to